Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing really well. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy if you've not been here before. So this is this week's Get Ready With Me using my Shop My Stash products that I pulled out on Monday. We're now currently on Friday. It should have gone up yesterday, but I had a mare of a time. I filmed it, no problem. I uploaded it to YouTube, and then when I came to watch it back to make sure that it was okay to go up, I noticed that there was no focus. Like you could see the rest of my face, it was just my eyes that were completely out of focus. And as I was using this palette, a lot of it was to do with like eyes, obviously eyeshadow and things like that, and it was just a distraction, so I've completely deleted that. I deleted it off YouTube as well, and I thought we would film it again now, as I don't really have a lot to do today, so yeah, I thought I would go through that. And I also wanted you to see it before I put the new Shop My Stash up on Monday. So what I'm thinking now will be a weekly thing. I've kind of got it in my head what I want to do. So on Monday we'll do the Shop My Stash. So we'll go through my entire collection and pick new products for the week. And then on the Wednesday, I used to do Shop My Stash reviews on the Monday and then pick new things on the Wednesday, but I stopped doing that. It didn't get a lot of views, and yeah, I just thought it was a little bit overkill. So now what I think I'll try, and if this doesn't get a lot of views, then I'll stop this as well, because you might not want to see it and it's a waste of time. Obviously, you know, if you don't want to see it, I don't want to put it out there for you. So what I'll start doing is doing Get Ready With Me, using like Shop My Stash products, or as many of the Shop My Stash products as I can, because I always pull more than I should. Normally I pull like 3 or 4 eyeshadow palettes because I'm always testing new things. So yeah, we're just going to get into it. So first of all, we're going to put a couple of primers on. I know it's a bit excessive, but if you're new to the channel, which I know quite a few of you are, and guys, I am so glad that you've come to check out my channel. I hope you'll stay with the channel. I've got a lot of new content ideas that I want to be doing really soon. So yeah, I'm really pleased that you've decided to subscribe and hopefully stay with us in the long term. It is just a small channel, but that's good, because it allows me, every time I get comments, it allows me to be able to focus my attention on you guys and comment. So I'd rather have a smaller channel than, you know, thousands and thousands of subscribers, because I might not be able to give as much time to everyone that comments. But yeah, for now, we are only a small channel. We're growing, and I'm really pleased that we are. So yeah, that's just a little rant to say welcome to all the new subscribers that have joined recently, and also thank you to everyone who's been with the channel from day one. I know I took a big break. I took like a 3.5 year break, just because of personal circumstances. You all know, well, if you've watched the channel for a while, you all know that I am divorced, and in the beginning it was only ever meant to be a 6-month break, but I got really bad anxiety, and I just didn't feel like I could do YouTube for a really long time. Then I started the blog. I started the blog when I came off YouTube, so I started it, and that's doing really well. We're up to like 1.6k followers on the blog. If you haven't checked it out and you like reading about beauty, it is beautywithandrea.blogspot.com. I'll leave it here anyway. No, I'll leave it in the description. I always leave it in the description, so if you want to go and check it out and just have a bit of a nosy about the content that I write. I've not posted anything for a few days, not since that whole scare that I had at the hospital. That's the last thing. I'm going to be doing a blog post, I think, in the next couple of days, giving everyone an update on how I am. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I started my blog, and I used to say to myself and to family members I'd be really happy with 100 like followers, and now we're up to like 1.6k followers. I've just had my first collab with a really good brand as well, so yeah, I'm over the moon about that. And I focus more now on YouTube, but I do need to focus on the blog as well. So it's not just YouTube I'm on, it's the blog, and then there's the whole social media side of it, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So yeah, I'm trying to be active in all different areas, but I'm more active, I would say, on YouTube and Instagram. I don't really go to Twitter that much. I mean, should I be posting things on Twitter, do you think, guys, or what do you do? I mean, I know a lot of people who have got YouTube channels and find Twitter useful. I've posted there before and I've not had much feedback from it, so I don't really tend to use it that much. I mean, I use Twitter to, like, when I get notifications of other people's channels, I go and check that out, but I don't actually use it for my own personal use. Right, what's next? Oh yeah, this one. So this is Nivea Daily Essentials. So this is just my hydrating primer, which I definitely need, especially under this eye area here. I have put some eye cream on, but I find that just putting this on as well, it really does help. Just a bit for the chin. Yeah, so that was just my little rant about YouTube, and the fact, like, if you would go back as early as you can on the videos, you'll notice a great big gap between, I don't even know what my last YouTube video was before I came off it for years. It might be interesting for myself to know that. I might go back and look, and then maybe, like, I don't know, maybe in the next video that I do, I will come back and tell you which video it was and upload it to the cards. Or maybe I'll upload it to the cards in this video, and then you can see what the last video was, and you can see how I did my videos back then. I mean, I'm using the same camera now as what I was using back then. Yeah, my ex-husband bought me this camera. It's the Canon 600D if you're interested. I can't use the one that I absolutely love because the lens is broke, and I need to go and get that fixed when the camera shop opens. So yeah, I am using the same camera, but I don't think, looking back on older videos, I don't think I was as confident as I am now, just because, like, in the last year and a half, I have been doing more videos, I've been uploading more videos as well. So yeah, I've become a little bit more confident than I was, but it's just so strange, isn't it, when you do your first few videos, talking to the camera is just so strange. But you do get used to it. If you are a new YouTuber and you think, I'm never going to get used to it, you will get used to it. And what I like to do is I like to support smaller YouTube channels rather than great big YouTube channels, because I've supported really, you know, great big YouTuber channels in the past, and I do still watch them. But when you comment on something that they've done, a video that they've done, or a product that they're talking about, they don't tend to send you a message back, which I completely get. Like I said earlier, you know, if you've got hundreds of thousands of, like, subscribers, followers, whatever you want to call it, how can they send a message back to every single person? They just can't. They won't have the time. They'd be up, like, for days, wouldn't they, trying to send everyone a message. Yeah, so they would be up days trying to send everyone a message again, and obviously no one's got time for that. But yeah, a channel that's quite small can interact with you more, and that's what I really like. The whole reason I started Beauty with Andrea is now called Beauty with Andy, because someone else is called Beauty with Andrea, and I didn't want to confuse people. I really need to change the banner, but I really like that banner. I need to figure out who made it on Etsy, because I got it made on Etsy, and try and get them to change it. Same banner, but obviously it says Beauty with Andy rather than Beauty with Andrea. So yeah, someone on YouTube is called Beauty with Andrea, and then there's another person called Beauty by Andy, and it's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, we're called Beauty with Andy. So yeah, In the next few months I'll probably try and get that same banner. I just don't know who did it. I'd have to look through my purchases and hopefully still doing things like that and they can do me another one. If not, I'll just have to get someone else to do it for me because I am rubbish at technical things like that. If anyone out there is watching this video and they make banners, just leave me a comment down below. As long as they're not too expensive, I would definitely be interested in seeing the kind of artwork that you do and maybe working with you on a banner for the channel. Right, foundation. Oh, I didn't tell you what this was, did I? It's the PS Strobe Ink Highlighter Cream. It's in the shade Pearl. Oh, now we're going to be using the Bourjois Healthy Mix. This is Project Pan, so this is the only one that's in the drawer. Well, it's not the only one, we've got a BB cream as well. But I've not been using that. And it's only in this drawer because in my everyday makeup drawer it's actually too big. It keeps getting stuck and I've got visions of the drawer actually not being able to open one day. Because I'm standing all my foundations upright, because when you lie them flat like that, it kind of like, sorry, I'll just put all this down, it settles, so I stand them upright like this in the drawer, and now this one here, where are you? See, I don't, oh here, this one is just too big. I suppose if I took the top off it would be fine, but I don't really want to do that. So yeah, I decided just to keep that in there. And it's always on hand as well when I want to use something other than a foundation. And I really, really like that Mr. BB cream. Really move forward a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'll do that in a sec. Right, so now normally I go in with a spray just to make sure that there's no marks from where that brush has been. It's just the PS Glow Intensity Spray. Battery's flashing again, no change there, is there? Okay, that's fine. Right, so now what we're going to be doing is that seems to be lost as well. Going in wrong order anyway. So I'm going to put some of this Remote Wake Me Up concealer on. I'm just going to run it up into the like eyelids. I do have the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, but that seems to have gone missing. Doesn't seem to be here. I'm sure I'll find it eventually, but for now we'll just use that concealer. Right, and then we'll do brows. Everything seems to have gone missing, you know, guys. I mean, my brow pencil's not in here either. Oh yeah, it's there. Right, so we're going to use the Revolution brow pencil. It's got a spoolie on it, so let me just brush my brows out. set it with this tinted brow gel I've got. I got this along with some other products from Natural Collection at Boots. That video is going to be coming soon because I did a whole try on. So when I was in town yesterday, when I went to Boots, I've done a Boots skincare haul as well, and I did a try on with that. I think this video is going to be going up first. I'm going to try and get it up today, if not today, tomorrow. So yeah, I've done a Boots skincare haul and a try on, so that'll be going up next week sometime. I'm not too sure when, but it will be going up next week because it's a fairly new video. I want it going up quite soon. So yeah, I did a try on and kind of like a first impression video testing Boots skincare haul. So I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using that particular skincare range all throughout the month of July. I'm not going to start it now, like mid-June. So I'm going to use the Poundland skincare for the rest of the month. I'm introducing nighttime, like a nighttime regime as well. So I'm introducing so I'm going to introduce the night skincare cream that I've got. I was using all 4 products by Poundland and they were breaking me out. Something in that routine was breaking me out, so I introduced it gradually. So first of all, I just used the day cream for a couple of weeks, then I introduced the eye cream. Nothing's really happened. I've got like a little spot here, but nothing too major, and because nothing's happened in those 2 weeks, I'm now introducing the nighttime night cream. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that for a week, and then I've got some anti-collagen, like kind of filler, that I will use for the last week of June, and I'll be able to give you a really more in-depth review on the products and what I actually think of them. I don't think I will buy that particular range again. I don't feel like it's doing anything for my skin, to be honest. I mean, apart from a few breakouts, I don't feel like I'm getting any benefit from it, so I don't think I will try that one again. It was worth my while in trying it because obviously hello is just £1, but yeah, I don't think I will again. Right, so let's get some powder on. Right, so this is the only loose powder I pulled. It's not the NYX HD finishing powder, it's Revolution peach powder inside. So we're just going to put some of this on. I'm just going to use this brush. Right, so I've changed the battery, so we shouldn't have any more problems with the battery because that was flashing like crazy at me. And I've charged my external light that just goes onto the camera for a while. So I'm hoping that we'll get through this video before it cuts out on me. So we were at powders when it cut out last time. I've just popped a little bit into the cap. So we're just going to start by putting this under the eyes. Just let's make sure there are no lines under the eyes. I'm just going to pop a little bit on. I don't use too much of this, just because I don't want it to be like, this is probably the wrong brush for it. Yeah, I need my Real Techniques one. Yeah, I just need a smaller brush. Right, so just make sure that's blended in. Yeah, I was just saying I don't use too much of it, not under my eyes anyway, because I'm getting older now. I don't want them to look crepey. Right, and then what I normally do is I take this Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush and we'll pop some on the face just to set the foundation. Right, so let's just go and get the bronzer. Right, so I think for bronzer I want to use my Chanel one. So let's just use that. It's just the Tan de Soleil, I think it's called, and I use it with a fluffy brush because if I go in with my usual bronzer brush, it's just going to look orange. I mean, it's an orange tone bronzer, but if I use it with this one, it's It's not too bad. This is in Project Pan as well. It's just quite old now and I want to use it up before it goes completely bad on me. Brush is falling everywhere. Right, and then after that I go in with the MUA Skin Define Hydro Powder, which is also in Project Pan, just to sharpen out where I've bronzed or contoured if you use contour. Right, and then we can go into this palette, guys. So this is the Declu Scarlet and Babs Beauty collab. Now at the time when I signed up for Declu Scarlet, I knew that they did collaborations with YouTubers, and that was kind of the reason why I wanted to sign up with them. It is a subscription service. It can be expensive if you're getting it every 2 months. That's when the palettes come out, but you can actually skip 2 months and then get it again. So what Declu Scarlet do is bring out these palettes once every 2 months. But if you want to skip a palette, you can also do that. So you can just be getting like one palette every 4 months, whichever is your colour story. Now if I would have known about this one, I probably wouldn't have got it, because that is just not my colour story. If you've watched a few of my channels, you will know I don't like smoky eyeshadows, and even purples I don't tend to wear that much. So yeah, we're going to be using that, and the whole reason I chose to use that Declu Scarlet palette first was because I want to know if I can keep it or declutter it. I've used it before, like I said, I have filmed this video before, and I didn't like, I mean the video itself was okay, well it was quite good actually, but the actual focusing of like my eyes, it was all blurry, so I want to try it again and hopefully this will work out better. So for that I'm just moving in a little bit closer, so it looks fine now. Right, so what we're going to do first, we're going to go in with the blush. I don't really like the blush, but obviously I want to show you what the entire palette looks like, and then, hang on, sorry about that, so that was just my sister, so I needed to take that call off her. So we was talking about the blush, wasn't we, I believe. So this blush is called Bob Day, and it's not a typical blush that I would use. I don't like purple blushes. Normally the type of blush that I use, if you're interested, is more of a coral or a peach blush. So I just need to find a blush brush that I'm comfortable applying that with. I know it's very pigmented from the first video that I did, so let's, actually this one might be alright, it's quite fluffy, so it's a Real Techniques blush brush, so I might just try and take some colour off it. No, nothing's coming off it, it's just dyed. Hardly anything's going on my cheek. I think it's because it's, oh, it's coming up now. I think it's because it's so fluffy. So I can't remember what we was actually talking about before I had to take that phone call. Probably the palette. So yeah, I was saying that we're going to use the face products first and then we'll do the eyes. So this highlighter, I don't like, it's got glitter in it. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using I got this yesterday, it's part of the skincare haul I did from Boots. So it's the Boots Glow Brightening Mist, and it says skin looks hydrated and radiant. So it isn't a setting spray, it's more of a glowy spray. Let's put this back, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be using it just this one time for the video, because I didn't use it yesterday. I used it once yesterday when I did the skincare haul in the demo, but I've not actually used it to see what it looks like over makeup. I know a lot of people do use it over makeup, so let's see what it looks like. That actually smells lush, so I'm just going to give that a couple of seconds to kind of set. Yeah. So while that's doing that, I think I'm going to get my Too Faced chocolate bar and just put the white chocolate shade all over my lids. Right, so I'm just using the white chocolate all over the lids, just so that the eyeshadows go on like quite seamlessly. And then I'm going to wait for this to dry down a little bit, because it seriously spritz me all over the place, which is what I wanted, but I didn't quite want that much. So let's wait for this to dry down a little bit, and then I'll come back. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go in with the highlighter. The highlighter is called Gildy. Like I said, I don't much care for it, but we want to be using the full palette. And I don't know if I said, but the whole idea behind this is to see if I want to keep it or declutter it. So it's either going to be kept in the collection or I'm going to declutter it. I mean, nothing is not even showing up. It's showing up a little bit here, but I'm putting loads on. So I think the highlighter's a bit of a dud for me personally. I honestly think this one is going to be getting decluttered. And it's such a shame as well, because they're not exactly cheap. Paid like $30. And look at all that fallout there, that's how much I've gone in with it. Right, okay, so let's get a brush. So I'm just going to use my Smashbox brush, and what I'm going to be using the Bob Ds crease shade, and then I'm going to be going in with Making Mauves. So let's just do that. And then we'll just kind of blend that in a little bit more with my Time Out blending brush. Right, and then we'll go in with Making Mauves, this one here. I'm going to try using this pencil brush by BH Cosmetics. Doing much. No, I'll be there till Christmas if I carry on using that. We'll use this Zoeva Luxe crease brush. Right, now I'm going to use this Primark brush. Just need to wipe this off. For the shade here, Peachy Keen. To be honest, this is the only shade. This is only the only shade where I'm keeping hold of it. Because I love a really nice peach shade, but it's really, really powdery. Really powdery, guys. I'm gonna put some setting spray on it in a second. I don't really need to keep it just for the peach shade, because I have got a lot of peach shades in the collection. Pigment doesn't even build that much, even when the brush is kind of being spritzed, and there's so much fallout as well. I'm not having to go in like 3 times, which you shouldn't need to do. Just wipe away that fallout. Right, and then I want to use this BH Cosmetics 107 brush to go in with Sophia, and then we've used everything in this side of the palette. I'll show you what comes in the other side. It's only lip creams, but I wouldn't use them just because it's such an old palette. That purple is really vibrant though, it's quite nice. Right, and then we're going to do the inner corner highlight. We're going to have to use Gilded again. Not a favourite, but that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put it on with my little finger. Even on the finger, not a lot's coming off it. It's just so powdery, guys. Right, and then in the other section, you get some lip cream. So you get Plump and you also get Brownies, and I've only actually had those on once each. I didn't really like the Plump. It's kind of like a fuchsia pink purple, and it's not my vibe at all. The Brownies is quite nice, but like I said, I've had it for a very long time, at least a good 2 years, 2.5 years, maybe even longer than that. Right, what we're going to do now is put some lipstick on. Right, so I'm going to be using this Australis Colour and Jet one. It's in the shade Samba. My best friend got me this from Australia, and it's like a pink toned, yeah, it's more of a pink toned lipstick. I was going to say pink toned brown, but it's not brown. So it's a nude pink toned lipstick. Right, and then we're going to put some mascara on. I still haven't found my Primark mascara, so we'll just use this one. So this one is the Collection Volumizing Mascara. It's got a nice little hourglass wand. Right, so then what we'll do is we'll use the MAC Graph Black Kohl eyeliner just to do the tight lining. And guys, this is the finished look. So this is what everything looks like when it's on. So this is all my Shop My Stash products. Well, not all. Obviously I've got more in here, but these are the ones that I wanted to focus on today. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll just show you the eyes closed. Not really a fan of this palette, I've got to admit. I think this is going to be getting decluttered when I declutter my eyeshadow palettes. So I think this one is going to be the one that goes. I don't need to keep hold of it for the peachy keen shade because I've got a peachy eyeshadow which is a lot nicer than that in one of the other palettes by Declu Scarlet. It's a shame really because it did cost quite a bit of money. But if I'm not going to be using it, what's the point in keeping hold of it? The only other thing I could do is maybe take those two out and try and get a bit more use out of them, but I don't really like the texture of this. It's really powdery. I don't know if you can see that on camera. This one is quite powdery as well, and it's got glitters in it. I don't know if you can see that. And then this shade isn't my vibe at all. So yeah, that's that palette. So again, thank you so much for watching. It's meant an awful lot to me. If you've not already subscribed and become part of my little fam over here on YouTube, I would love it if you did. Please click that subscribe button down below and click the notifications bell, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.